And a related question is, do you support a city arts and cultural affairs department that would be accountable to the taxpayers? Jeanninne, will you start with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited about the discussion about the 1% for the arts. I love the fact that Long Beach is a city that artists can thrive. I think we need to see more local artists throughout the city, not just in downtown, able to have a space to work and able to share their arts and all forms of art. I'm a big fan. Number one, I want to make sure that there's transparency and that there's a process and that we're funding arts and that we're seeing that art back in our community. I absolutely support moving forward for the 1% and making sure that there are programs in place to make that happen.
Yeah, so I know that the downtown fund already has a 1% for projects here in the downtown. I'd like to see that go citywide. Whenever we have any development, we add the 1%. And I think there's a misconception of what the 1% is. It's not 1% of the total city budget. It's 1% of a project's budget to have art allocated at that specific project site. So again, the downtown plan already incorporates that. I wouldn't necessarily be in favor of an arts and cultural department. However, I think an arts and cultural commission, I don't think we need government clogging up things, but a commission I think is fantastic, comprised of citizens, art professionals, art leaders here in Long Beach that can make wise decisions in terms of our arts and our culture here in the city of Long Beach.
I absolutely do support the 1% for the arts, and the way I'd like to see it put through is that we have a task force with leaders across the community. We have artist leaders and also developers and so forth, so that we can come up with the best way to implement the 1% for the arts. And as I do understand that the 1% is from new developmental projects, I absolutely support it. And we need to determine how that money is going to be spent. So we need to make sure that any sculpture work or artwork that happens in the city of Long Beach is done by local artists. Too many times we have artwork done by outside of Long Beach, and this is the city of Long Beach. We have so much talent here in the city of Long Beach. And also we need to ensure that discussions around education and music and theater are also included in the 1% for the arts, because you have visual arts, you have music, you have theater, and so forth. So I'd like to see a task force come together about the best way to implement the 1% for the arts.
Thank you. This question touches on something you talked about before, but I just want to read it. It says, people are afraid to use the library and park because